Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's my birthday. Well, not right at this moment, but when you're watching this video, it will be my birthday. Hello there. If this is your first time seeing me, hi, welcome. My name is Shani. I make personal growth and self-development content. Please feel free to look around, check out my content and see if that's something that resonates with you. If it is, please subscribe, like videos and watch them, share them with your friends. Otherwise, thanks for clicking on this video and hopefully I'll see you on another video somewhere in the YouTube space. Per usual, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers and everyone who is supporting me on this YouTube journey. People who know me and people who don't, thank you guys so much. Right now, I don't know the exact number, but I know it went up by a couple of subscribers. I appreciate your support. For my birthday, if you guys, are feeling like you want to gift me something, share this video with someone. If you are not subscribed, subscribe right now. If you know me personally, you should know what to do. Reach out to me. You know that I want to hear from you. But let's get into the video. So last year I was working at a job. Well, if you've seen my previous videos, you know that I quit a job recently where I just wasn't thriving mentally and just socially and just all around I wasn't thriving. When I celebrated my birthday last year, I journaled. And also, if you're new here, again, self-development and personal growth, I journal a lot and I encourage journaling. So this video is based on a journal entry that I made last year when I turned 26. I wrote this, so I was just in a place where I felt like I really wasn't progressing, even though I was making money, which is something that I thought would make me happy and fulfilled. It did, but it not 100%. I was feeling down and I was just thinking of what I want my life to be by the time I turn 27, or just a few things that I would like to accomplish before I turn 27. And that's where this journal entry comes in. And I'm gonna share with you guys some things that I wrote in my journal, some things that did happen, some things that didn't happen. Let's get into the nitty-gritty of the things that I was able to do. Financially, I was able to close out some accounts that had been haunting me for years, choices that I made when I was younger, financial choices that were kind of dumb and unnecessary, just closing those accounts, finally being able to pay them off and just be done with it. I was able to also put some emergency fund money away and also build up my savings account, so that was helpful. Another thing that I wanted to do last year was get a job at home and relocate back home. So for context, I had been traveling for work for a very long time and I was really tired of it. I was ready to come back home. So that was one of my goals, was to find a job. It didn't even matter if it was like I was gonna take a pay cut. I was ready to just get a job and come back home so I could actually start building the life that I wanted for myself in my head. Because not everything has to do with money. Life is not all about money. It didn't work out that way. I am home, but it didn't work out exactly that way. Okay, I'll get to that at the end of this video. I wanted to find mentorship this year. If you're new here, it's something that I mentioned in one of my previous videos. Please feel free again to watch my previous videos. I talked about making a career switch. I was in healthcare. I was actually trying to go to medical school, but it's not something that I truly want to do. So now I'm making a complete switch. And now I have to figure out what I actually want to do. So I wanted to find mentorship and, to explore my options. And I did. My therapist was actually a great mentor, also a great mentor for me, because in my sessions, we would just end up talking about a lot of things outside of therapy. And she told me about a path that I hadn't considered previously. And now I got my mentor. I also met some really great, amazing people this year who have just pushed me in the right direction in terms of helping me find work and helping me find people, just building a nice network. All right, something else I wanted to do is build my social circle. For some reason, I've just been craving more social interactions. I well, not for some reason. I've been starved of it for like 3 years. When you're traveling from state to state and meeting new people, being cut off from the people that you grew up with and you know and love, I didn't have the best interactions. Like, I did meet some great people, but these relationships weren't permanent because after a couple of months, we're all moving to somewhere else. So it just left me starving for more meaningful social interactions, and I'm just craving building a community around myself. That's something I've been able to do this year. I've met some amazing people this year, people that I wouldn't have met if I didn't come out of my comfort zone. So that's something I'm proud of. I wanted to host my friends and host more gatherings with my friends because I actually like doing that. I like being around people and curating events just based on the people that are coming or whatever we're celebrating. Although I haven't done that a lot this year, it's something I was able to do at the top of the year with my friends, and I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to doing that a lot more as time progresses and things get more stabilized. Another thing I wrote is being more community minded and learning to lean on people. I'm extremely hyper independent because I basically had to grow up really fast because my dad passed away really early, and just kind of like navigate a lot of traumatic things that a regular teenager shouldn't be navigating. So the hyper independence it's ingrained in there. This year I wanted to learn to lean on people more and allow people in and let them help me and ask for help, really just opening my mouth, because closed mouths don't get fed. And I find that it has really been an interesting experience. It's not something that comes naturally to me, but whenever I have done it and my friends have just held me down, I'm really happy that I took that chance and just trying to let go of old programmed behaviors, I guess. Personally, I wanted to be more stylish. I've always been interested in fashion. I love fashion. I love dressing up. This is kudos to my mom. When I was really young, my mom and I used to go thrifting. This year, it's something that I wanted to invest more time and money in, especially since I was making decent money. But the problem that came with that was there's no point buying clothes or anything like that because I was working so much. And where I was, there were a lot of cultural and language barriers, so I just didn't really enjoy the activities that they had in the city. It just wasn't for me. So to me, there was no point building my closet because I wasn't gonna wear it. Like, I've been traveling for like 3 years. I wasn't going to wear those clothes. This year, it's something that I really, really wanted to do, and I've been able to do. I'm still navigating that. I don't really know what my style is per se right now. In a way, I'm just kind of all over the place right now, but I know just in a couple of years I'll figure it out. But I've been enjoying it so far, and I've had some stylish hits. If that's something you want to see, please follow my Instagram. I'll put it somewhere here. If I don't, it's in the description of my channel. All the links are in there. Feel free to check out my Instagram. I'm not like chronically online, but I'm there. So just know that I'm there. This year, I wanted to make sure that I read more books. Last month, I fell off. I didn't read a book. I tried, but most of the books that I was trying to force myself to read, it just wasn't working. I should have just picked up something else. I think I'm gonna move away from the self-development books for a bit because sometimes they can be really heavy, and go into more romantic novels. I need a little romance in my life right now. And if I have to do that in my imagination, I don't mind. I'll dive into a book. Fitness wise, for those of you who know me personally, you know that I've been on this fitness thing for about 2.5 years now. So at the time of writing this, I weighed about 185 or 87 pounds. Still very fine. I'll put some pictures somewhere. Okay, still extremely fine, don't get it twisted. I just had personal fitness goals that I wanted to walk around at 170. And for those of you who are into fitness, you know how addicting it can get when you see yourself making progress. Not just seeing the numbers go down on the scale, but looking in the mirror and seeing the results of all your effort. So when I wrote that, I was at 185, 187. I said I wanted to walk around at 170, but now I'm walking around at 168 and some change. That is just a testament to discipline and consistency, because that didn't just happen overnight. This has been years in the making. I feel it and I feel great, and I'm really happy that I was able to maintain and even surpass this goal. If you're watching this, please make these goals and just follow up with some consistency and discipline. All right, so we've talked about all the good stuff. Yeah, we were able to do all these things and it's so great. How about some stuff that I wrote down that didn't work out? Okay, because not everything worked out, and this is reality of life. You get some of the things you want, and sometimes you don't get the things you want. First, let's talk financially. Yes, this was a great year for me financially at the top of the year. But quitting your job comes with financial consequences, and I wouldn't recommend, especially if you don't have a plan like me, because it will drain you financially. So while I did build up my nice savings account, I have also depleted it. My savings took a big hit, but that's okay. That's okay. Everything's gonna be fine because I got it. I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but I got it. Another thing that hasn't quite worked out the way I would have liked is obviously my plan to get a job in corporate. I wanted to go into corporate healthcare as opposed to direct patient care. I was just tired of that. It didn't work out that way. It's been so hard. I know people talk about, oh, the economy. Yes, the economy is actually insane. And when it's not happening to you, sometimes it's easy to just dismiss how bad it is, especially when your job security is there. For those of us who do not have job security, we are feeling the effects of the economy stuff. And these companies are posting ghost jobs and they're not really hiring for real. So yeah, that's just been tough. Another thing that didn't go how I would have liked in my romantic life. I'm single. I didn't plan to not be in a relationship. So at the time of you guys watching this video, that video is probably not out yet. Actually, it's not out yet. It's gonna be out at the end of the month, where I talk about how I'm struggling with this a little bit and struggling with a breakup, obviously, but the video is not out. I had so many plans for the relationship that I was in, how we were gonna spend the year together, how trips, just a lot, and just not just like the vanity stuff, also emotionally where we would have been and where I'd hoped would have been, but the relationship ended, so that's that. Catch that video when it comes out. It's dropping on the 29th. So now I want to talk about some things that happened that I didn't expect were gonna happen. I feel like they're worth mentioning. I didn't think that my choice to quit my job wouldn't backfire. Like, I thought it was going to have a negative effect on my life. I thought I made the worst choice ever, even though I still did it full confidence. I thought that I was going to suffer so much for that choice and regret it. Although it has been challenging and I really wouldn't recommend. I've actually been okay. I don't regret the choice, and I probably will do it again, just a lot more strategically. I also didn't expect to have so much abundance in a time like this. This also has to do with me quitting my job. I thought that, let's just say, where I thought I would be financially because of that choice is not where I am. And I will tell you guys that I haven't lacked for anything. I also didn't expect to be so happy with all the chaos going on around me. Don't get me wrong, I still have my days, and you know, anyone who knows me, I'm a crybaby. I like to cry and get things out, but I didn't think that I would be genuinely this happy with where my life is, with all the chaos that is happening around me currently. So for that, I'm actually super grateful. Well, that is all for my roadmap to 27. At least that's all I'm willing to share on camera. Please, if you watched it to this point in the video, wish me a happy birthday. And for my birthday, all I want you to do is like this video, leave me a comment saying happy birthday, say happy birthday, Shani. Share this video with someone and encourage them to write out some year-long goals. You yourself should write some year-long goals. That's the fourth thing I want you to do. Write something down. It's really good for reflection. That's all I'll say. Remembering how much uncertainty there was around my life then and seeing how much I've accomplished now, I'm grateful. And I know I've said grateful like 50 million times in this video, but I truly am. And I hope you guys can find some gratitude in your lives this year or whenever your birthday comes around. I will definitely be doing this again. Hopefully we would be on screen next year for my 28th birthday, and I will be able to tell you guys some of the goals that I set this year next year. Well, if you watched it to this point in the video, thank you so much. It really helps my channel, especially on my road to monetization. So I do appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support. What else? It's my birthday and I am now officially 27 years old. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye.